Hi guys, here's this week's important stuff in Westfield. First, the Westfield Council heard presentations from the One Westfield Place developer Streetworks and the town's financial experts. Second, which 3, 4, 5 bedroom homes sold for the highest price in 2022? And third, will Westfield retail experience an influx of walking wallets? Hi, I'm Rich Hopin, the creator of the weekly newsletter Important Stuff in Westfield. Town, real estate, and business news that matter. I'm a real estate broker with Compass in New Jersey, and I focus on Westfield. On January 17th, 2023, the Town Council, in a room overflowing with interested residents, watched Streetworks present the project plan. This was followed by the town's financial consultants and the town administrator. All the key aspects of the plan and financials were discussed in the last issue of the Important Stuff in Westfield, and links to that video and newsletter are in the comments below. The meeting began at 8 p.m. and ended at 12:45 a.m. The presentation by the developer and the financial experts were comprehensive. This was followed by approximately 30 residents making public comments. The majority of the commenters opposed the full plan or portions of it, and many requested that the project be delayed. Once the comments ended, Commissioner Mark LaGrippo moved to delay the project. His motion was not seconded and therefore was not voted upon. Some opponents brought referendum signs to the meeting. This wasn't surprising because a voter referendum request has been raised at previous public meetings. At those meetings, the mayor responded to the request and said that she had been advised by legal counsel that a referendum was not legal. This meeting, however, differed in that the mayor asked the town attorney, Tom Jardim, to share his legal opinion with everyone. He said, "We looked at the legality or illegality of a non-binding referendum as it relates to a redevelopment project in excruciating detail, and we are crystal clear that holding a non-binding referendum would run afoul of existing law." Crystal clear. At the next town council meeting on January 31st at 8 p.m., the redevelopment plan and ordinance will be presented to the town council by the town's redevelopment planner and legal professionals. On to real estate. Which 3, 4, 5 bedroom homes sold for the highest price in 2022? In the January 6th issue of Important Stuff in Westfield, I summarized the 2022 Westfield real estate market, and one part of the analysis compared the average home prices for 3 bedroom, 4 and 5 plus bedroom homes on the north and south sides of town. Here are the most expensive homes that sold on the north and south sides, and here are some details. So for 3 bedrooms, on 110 Cottage Place on the south side, this house sold for $990,000. On the north side, 274 Canterbury sold for $1,125,000. For 4 bedrooms, a 4-bedroom 5 bath at 1000 Seward sold for $1,842,000. This is on the south side. On the north side, a 4-bedroom 3.1 bath at 237 Kimball sold for $1,776,000. For 5 or more bedrooms, a 5-bedroom 6.1 bath house sold at 924 New England Drive on the south side for $2,150,000. On the north side, a 6-bedroom 7.1 bath at 410 Witchwood Road sold for $3.25 million. So on to retail. In the last few Westfield Town Council meetings and Facebook presentations, I've heard Town Administrator Jim Gilday use the term walking wallets. I love that imagery. And what it is it's used to describe people strolling downtown and spending their money at downtown Westfield businesses, retail, restaurants, bars, or with service providers. If retailers are going to survive and thrive, it's imperative that they understand what consumers in 2022 want from stores. In April of 2021, the town's retail consultant, Mike Byrne of MJB Consulting, presented a report about retail trends in Westfield and nationally. He said that there are 460,000 square feet of retail space downtown Westfield, which generated $216 million in annual retail sales, or $1,705 each month per household. Currently, the core customers, as he described it, are empty nesters who spend money for quality products. They are not drawn to showy or conspicuous products. Instead, they like classic and comfortable styles and spend willingly on home and garden products. Many of the home starters are what this consultant called neo-hipsters, who are upwardly mobile, commute to work, they're creative, they tend to be progressive and have an urban lifestyle. Burns cited the Wolves Den and Rooster Spin at businesses who serve this demographic. He concluded that Westfield should continue to increase the retail mix to attract shoppers from a wider geographic area. In other words, the retailers need to attract shoppers from a distance far greater than Westfield. So the large retailers that have left Westfield include Lord & Taylor, Ann Taylor, Lucky Brand, Francesca's, Victoria's Secret, Alex and Annie's, The Children's Place, Papyrus, and recently Williams Sonoma. Others remain: Gap, Athleta, Urban Outfitters, J. McLaughlin, Banana Republic, South Moon Under, Claire's, Joseph Banks, Warby Parker, and Blue Mercury. So why? Why have some left and why have some stayed? Well, the ones that have stayed have clearly adapted to the shifting consumer behavior of online shopping. According to a report by McKinsey, Reimagining Stores for Retail's Next Normal, the growth of online shopping is forcing retailers to streamline store operations and reevaluate store networks. We can assume that the large retailers who left Westfield concluded that their Westfield stores were not essential to their store network. Retail experts recommend radically accelerating in-store omni-channel integration. And what omni-channel means, which is what we all do, shoppers will visit stores and also purchase online. And here are some recognizable examples of this combination. You go into a store to pick up an item that you purchased online. You go into a store to check it out, and then you purchase it online. You go into a store just to return an item. Hello, Kohl's. You determine if the item is in stock in the store using an app and find out where it is. You can research items in the store by scanning the QR code and maybe even obtaining coupons for certain items while you're in the store. So savvy large retailers are restructuring their operations so that stores and salespeople are rewarded when there are e-commerce sales in the local zip code. Another issue that McKinsey reported about, which I thought was really interesting, was savvy large retailers are restructuring their operations so that the stores and salespeople in the stores aren't just rewarded for in-store purchases, but they're also rewarded for e-commerce sales in the local zip code. So, the salesperson spends a lot of time with a potential customer. The customer doesn't make a purchase, but then makes a purchase right after they leave the store. That store will get credit for that, which I thought was pretty cool. And then consulting firm BCG wrote a piece, Win the Town, the New Strategy for Retailers. And this involves creating a winning network, localizing through a deep understanding of the customer and building a customer journey across multiple touch points, looking beyond when, where, and how they want to shop to answer the question why they are shopping and what they're shopping for. So this description of a shopper's journey is really fascinating to me, and it perfectly aligns with what I am reading about the new vertical farming Westfield business called Ready Farms. They're going to build their customer journey by adjoining their produce store with a teaching kitchen, education, tours, and an upscale restaurant. So it seems like they've certainly nailed the new model. So that's it for this week's Important Stuff in Westfield. Join the other Westfielders who have subscribed to my YouTube channel and also get my weekly newsletter. The links are below, so you can sign up. And if there's anyone any neighbors, I'm getting lots of emails from people that really love what they're reading, and they're very thankful that I take the time to distill these complex matters into something easy to digest. And I ask them to please share with any friends and neighbors. So if you are a fan of what you're seeing, please help me out by sharing it. I would appreciate it. And I'm just continuing to provide as much value as possible to everyone in Westfield. And if you have any questions about real estate, I'm your guy. Reach out to me. I'll see you next time.